Well, Bearings are back, and they definitely delivered. Holy crap. Hello, It's You exploded my mind. Literally, I had huge expectations going in here, and it was still over my head. I felt like a whole wave was crashing over me while listening to this record. It was way more than what I deserved as a music listener, as a Bearings fan. It was 10 tracks, 30 minutes of just pure, perfect, amazing everything. Everything that 2020 has pulled out with pop punk. This gives that final result. It just says, all right, we've already given you like freaking every pop punk record has been at least an 8 out of 10 this year. Why not give you a freaking 12 out of 10 right here at the end of the year? And I can't put it on my end of the year album list because, I already did that. But this would have definitely made it. If it came out earlier in the year, this would have probably been even in the top 5. This is freaking awesome. I can't stop listening to it. It's only half an hour long. It's short. I just listen to it like nonstop. It's freaking awesome. The opening track, Better Yesterday, is the first new song, and when I heard that, I was like, dude, this is powerful. This song is a great intro. Freaking awesome. Amazing. Then Sway, Super Deluxe, So Damn Wrong, and I Feel It All are all. I listened to those 4 singles. There were 5, but I listened to those 4, and Super Deluxe, super catchy, super awesome. The vocals are just blow my mind. The lyrics on most of these tracks, or probably the whole album, the lyrics are probably one of the best things, and they just fill you up with those lyrics and everything. It's just crazy how insane it is. The guitars are just roaring, the drums are just blaring. It's just awesome. And they have even some softer tracks like Lovely Lovely and Love Me Like You Did. Those kind of cool down the album but still set a freaking mood for this album. Lovely Lovely is probably one of my favorite tracks off here. He just talks about, wanting that old lover back and do you still love me like you loved me? It's just so cute and it just fits perfectly. And then after Love Me Like You Did, you get into Over Now and you're just like, oh yeah, that nice little acoustic ballad, and it goes and you're like, what? It just explodes right after the beginning, and I was just headbanging the whole time, singing along, it's over now. Oh, the drums just come in. The whole thing is awesome. But I think the most standout track is Dreams. That's the one single that came out, and I was like, all right, it comes out in a week. I don't think I'm going to listen to it. I think we should save it. And I'm glad I did. Because when I finally listened to this, it's 2 minutes of like pop. It's more pop than it is, rock. And that changes everything off this album. This whole album was just, pure pop punk. It was just full of energy and everything. This is just pop. This feels like a dance song, a groove song. It's just so different than anything else they made, and where it fits on the album, where you get the first 7 tracks, and you're like, oh yeah, this is definitely Bearings. And then you get Dreams right there, and you're like, what? And then they put a single, I Feel It All, right after, because you're like, oh yeah, I've heard this song, and you're just still in awe of Dreams, so you're just like, oh dude, it's awesome. And then the last song comes in, Transient Colors. That song, a great outro. That's probably one of the best outros from a pop punk album, at least this year. It's just so energetic, and it just blows your mind away. It just takes you to a different world. The maturity of this album just is insane, just compared to the last one. How more mature, how more evolving, more experimental they're going with this album. It just fits in so well, but keeps that Bearings feeling, if you know what I mean. It's just like, there's no one else that can make an album like this except for Bearings. I feel like Bearings is the only people who can make an album, 10 songs, 30 minutes, and be one of the most powerful albums of this year. It's just that freaking awesome. I will continue to listen to this on repeat. I will not stop. This is just so freaking awesome. And it actually, last time when I was listening to it, actually got emotional. I was crying because of tears of freaking joy. Guys, this Bearings album, dude, this is powerful. This is too amazing. This is way better than what I needed, man. This album, dude, I'm like crying. I don't know why, but it's freaking awesome. I was so happy. I did not deserve this album at all, but they gave it to me. I'm so happy. Thank you, Bearings. Thank you so much. I would have to give this album definitely a, freaking maybe 10 out of 10 if we're being realistic, but obviously it'd be more than over a 10. This is beyond perfect. Some tracks to listen to if you don't want to listen to the whole 30 minutes, which is weird. It's just 30 minutes of your time, so I'd rather listen to the whole album. But if you want to listen to just some tracks, I would say Dreams, definitely. Lovely, Lovely, Super Deluxe, and probably Sway. Those would be the 4 songs that you would listen to and you'd be like, hey, this is pretty good. The whole album though, only 30 minutes. If you want to listen to it, go check them out. If you don't like this album, you're so damn wrong.